So
Well, hello and welcome back to Third Man's Cricket Show. I am Parth Rathore and it's Mumbai versus Kolkata going on today. Let's welcome our analyst on the panel. We have Shamindra, who's supporting the Kolkata Knight Riders, and from Mumbai Indians, we have Akshat with us. So let me just give you a brief of what has happened in the game till now. Mumbai, after having a shaky start, have managed to score a respectable total of 161 for the loss of 4 wickets. अच्छी पारी खेली एंड में तिलक वर्मा एंड सूर्य कुमार यादव ने जिन्होंने आज कम किया एंड लास्ट में पोलार्ड आ गए थे to do what he's best known for. But coming right now, KKR at the end of power play, KKR are 35 for 2, losing two Mumbai batsmen itself, Ajinkya Rahane and Shreyas Iyer, both Mumbaikars, both who have played for Mumbai in the domestic circuit. So coming to you, Shamindra, since Shreyas Iyer abhi just out हुए, how are you feeling about the game right now?
Absolutely, it's anyone's game right now. किसी के भी लाइक पलड़े में पड़ सकता है गेम और अभी बहुत बैलेंस्ड है गेम बट लेट्स सी अभी बस अपन को विकेट बचा के खेलना है और कुछ है नहीं. इफ वी लूज विकेट्स नाउ देन इट विल बी वेरी crucial loss for KKR. Like it's just KKR who will lose the game.
Very rightly said. And यहाँ पे Jay भाई, hello guys, loving this every night with you all. Interaction about cricket is so relaxing after a long day. Thank you so much, Jay भाई, for the constant support. Jay भाई हमारे बहुत ही ज़्यादा common viewer है, हर बार आते रहते हैं हमारे show पे. So thank you Jay भाई for your support. Coming to you Akshat, Daniel Sams is someone जो wickets पे ज़्यादा नहीं थे, and आज he has gotten Shreyas Iyer out. एंड आई थिंक ये ओवर की पहली बॉल पे भी हमने देखा कि डैनियल सैम एक टॉप एज लगा था जिसपे कैच होने का चांस था बट कैच हुआ नहीं था. बट फाइनली डैनियल सैम्स हैज ओपनड हिज अकाउंट फॉर मुंबई इंडियंस. सो हाउ आर यू फीलिंग अबाउट दैट?
yeah, like finally Daniel Sams is amongst wickets and he got a big fish. The captain of KKR, Shreyas Iyer. We know how dangerous he can be, especially on such a track where Mumbai, Pune. He's played a lot of cricket over here. So finally, and we've got something to defend. So positive feeling overall. And yes, finally Daniel Sams opens his account.
Where at least and interesting thing that is happening right now in the match. Mumbai Indians ने तिलक वर्मा को बॉल दिया है right after the power play. So
Yes.
Akshat, coming to you again, how do you feel about this particular bowling change? Because पहले के दोनों मैचेस में मुंबई has only gone with 4 overs by a spinner and that is Murugan Ashwin. Murugan Ashwin ही है जिन्होंने 4 ओवर डाले हैं स्पिन डिपार्टमेंट में एंड अभी आज तिलक वर्मा को बॉल थमाई गई है जिन्होंने आई थिंक 3 balls में ही गिवन ओनली 1 run right now. So how do you feel about this bowling change which Rohit Sharma has brought in?
Maybe just to slow down the innings a bit. And as you can see that Venkatesh Iyer is still batting, so off spinner to a left-hander is always a great combination. We know that how crucial Ravichandran Ashwin is also when he bowls to the left-hander. So maybe trying to get Venkatesh Iyer out or just trying to slow down the innings. As you can see that only 2 runs have been conceded out of 4 balls. So yeah, maybe they are aiming to take the wicket of Venkatesh Iyer, like some miscue shot.
And as you said that they're aiming to take the wicket of Venkatesh Iyer just smacked Tilak Verma for a 4. एक अच्छा चौका मारा यहाँ पे, रोक सकते थे. It was a very good effort, but nonetheless it's a 4. But it's been a good over. अभी तक तिलक वर्मा ने थोड़ी अच्छी बॉलिंग की है. बट शमिंद्रा, कमिंग टू यू, आपको कैसा लगा ये चेंज जो रोहित शर्मा ने ये अभी किया है, तिलक वर्मा को बॉल दिए जिनके पास इतना ज्यादा एक्सपीरियंस नहीं है ऐसे बड़े स्टेज पे बॉलिंग डालने का, ऐसे क्रूशियल मैच में एक इनफॉर्म टीम के सामने बॉलिंग डालने का?
I think bringing in Murugan Ashwin right now would have been a boon for Venkatesh Iyer since he'll be playing a leg spinner and he's a left-hander batsman, so it'll favor him. So I think to break the momentum, and as we know Rohit Sharma's captaincy, he plays all of his moves very carefully. So there was a reason behind it, and it quite didn't pay off well, but I think he has to make something out of it. So let's see.
rightly said. I mean, we all know Rohit Sharma for his tactical masterclass which he does on the field. Rohit Sharma अब सब जानते हैं, अभी तो भारतीय टीम के कप्तान भी बन चुके हैं. बट अक्षत, कमिंग टू यू, एक और क्वेश्चन है यहाँ पे जय भाई का. He says, Akshat, I would like to ask you, do you think MI should use Mayank Markande in the 11? He was such a good asset for the team. In the first part, when he played back in 2018, Mayank Markande बहुत उस टाइम पे जब हरभजन सिंह टीम से निकले थे, तब मुंबई इंडियंस का एक ही इशू था कि कोई प्रॉपर स्पिनर नहीं है. वी हैड अ मयंक मार्कंडे, वी हैड अ राहुल चहर जो टीम में थे, बट वही था कि स्पिन बॉलर कौन रहेगा मुंबई इंडियंस के लिए. एंड मयंक मार्कंडे आए, आई थिंक फर्स्ट मैच इटसेल्फ अगेंस्ट सीएसके उन्होंने 3 विकेट ले लिए थे, इंक्लूडिंग वन ऑफ एमएस धोनी. सो मयंक मार्कंडे बहुत अच्छा खेले थे 2018 में. डू यू सी कि मयंक मार्कंडे प्लेइंग इलेवन में अपनी जगह बना पाएंगे मुरुगन अश्विन के ऊपर?
Uh, yeah, like who can forget Mayank Markande's debut? I still remember like he just bowled Dhoni and Dhoni was like bamboozled by his googly. He didn't read it. So his debut was amazing, but I think that they are preferring experience over the young talent. So I think that Murugan Ashwin is a bit economical as well. Like you can see, like in the first match he took 3 wickets as well. So it's clear that they are preferring experience as well, because in the batting order, like Devol Brevis and Mr. Verma, they are there. So just in the spin department, they want someone who can turn the ball like more than Mayank Markande. So yeah, experience is the key, I guess.
Devendra, coming to you, what do you think about Mayank Markande making his place into the playing 11?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
माय क्वेश्चन वाज, आपको कैसा लगता है मयंक मार्कंडे, क्या मयंक मार्कंडे प्लेइंग लाइन में अपनी जगह बना पाएंगे? क्या वो मुरुगन अश्विन को रिप्लेस करके प्लेइंग लाइन में अपना एक फिक्स स्पॉट बना पाएंगे? जिस हिसाब से वो 2018 में खेले थे, बहुत अच्छे थे, बहुत इंस्ट्रूमेंटल थे मुंबई इंडियंस के लिए. क्या आपको लगता है कि फिर से मयंक मार्कंडे ऐसा कुछ कर पाएंगे?
Right now, it is a tough scenario because like Murugan Ashwin has been a key player for the teams that he has played before. He played for Punjab last season, and he was also a key element for the team. So I think as the tournament is very long, I guess he will Mayank Markande will get one or two odd chances. I don't think so. They will continue with Markande because they have bought Murugan Ashwin for a big price. So I think Murugan Ashwin will stay with the team.
Okay, so that's an interesting choice because most of the Mumbai fans जिनको मैं जानता हूँ, most of them have said कि मयंक मार्कंडे को प्लेइंग लाइन में डाल, जब right from the time जब उनको ऑक्शन में लिया था. But it's an interesting insight over there. आदित्य रामचंद्र says MI versus K picture loaded with celebs, SRK versus the Ambanis. I feel the ticket price for this picture should be far greater than the others. I mean, दोनों इंडिया में बहुत बड़े सुपरस्टार्स हैं. आप शाहरुख खान की बात करो या अंबानी की बात करो, इंडिया में बहुत बड़ा नाम है उनका. एंड जस्ट टू गिव यू गाइस एन अपडेट, मुरुगन अश्विन को ओवर दी गई थी और ये ओवर में 9 रन आए एंड सैम बिलिंग्स ने छक्का मारा है. बट एक क्वेश्चन शमिंद्र, आई वुड लाइक टू आस्क यू ओवर हियर राइट नाउ कि वेंकटेश अय्यर पहले जो 3 मैच अभी जो खेले हैं, Venkatesh Iyer has not been seen in his the touch which we know. पिछला आईपीएल में जिस तरीके से वेंकटेश अय्यर खेले थे, देन अगेन इंडिया के लिए जिस तरीके से स्पेशली इन द प्रीवियस सीरीज द वे उन्होंने फिनिशर का रोल निभाया था, इंडिया इज यूजिंग वेंकटेश अय्यर एज अ मिडिल ऑर्डर बैटर, एज अ प्रॉपर फिनिशर का रोल वेंकटेश अय्यर को दिया गया है. डू यू थिंक कि अभी जो उनका इंडियन टीम का जो स्टिंट था उसमें जिस तरीके से वेंकटेश को यूज किया गया, डू यू थिंक कि दैट इज अफेक्टिंग हिज the way he's playing right now as an opener for Kolkata Knight Riders?
I don't think so. Personally, if I have to answer, I don't think so. That is the reason. He has been playing for the franchisee as a top order batsman, and the franchise always had shown support towards him. And I think he prefers batting up the order, and KKR is giving him the opportunity to do that. And I think he is under a bit of pressure right now because of the price tag that he has been retained in. So KKR has a lot of faith in him. So I think as the tournament proceeds, the pressure will slowly come off, and he will come back with a bang. Right now, also he's playing pretty well.
I know, yeah. Right now, Venkatesh Iyer is वो थोड़ा रुक रुक के खेल रहे इतना. He's not going to hit the balls, but because अभी 2 विकेट गिरे, श्रेयस अय्यर आउट हो चुके, so I think that is what Venkatesh Iyer's mindset is right now कि मैं जितना हो सके उतने लंबे टाइम तक मैं पिच पे टिका रहूं, क्रीज पे टिका रहूं, so I can take the score forward because frankly 162 इतना बड़ा टोटल नहीं है. If you look at today's T20 standards, 162 इतना बड़ा टोटल नहीं है चेस करने के लिए. So if Venkatesh Iyer does stay till the 12th or 13th over, KKR will have a very good chance to go and win this game. सात्विक भाई यहाँ पे बोल रहे हैं स्काई कमिंग इन हैज बूस्टेड एमआई टुडे, व्हाट डू यू से? अक्षत, स्काई ने आज कमबैक किया. पहले 2 मैच में स्काई नहीं खेले थे, आज कैसा लगा? सूर्य कुमार आए एंड आते ही उन्होंने 50 मारी एंड उनका बहुत बड़ा रोल था कि एमआई आज 161 फॉर 4 तक पहुंच गया. बिकॉज इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग 10 ओवर के बाद मुंबई इंडियंस का रन रेट वाज बिलो 6. आफ्टर 10 ओवर्स मुंबई वाज समवेयर अराउंड 50s के आसपास में थे. तो उस हिसाब से स्काई ने बहुत ज्यादा बूस्ट किया है. तो हाउ आर यू फीलिंग अबाउट स्काई कमिंग इन?
Yeah, like Sky is someone we needed desperately from the start, and his absence like wasn't fully covered by Anmolpreet Singh. So Sky has always been key, and that's why he was retained over Hardik Pandya. So we know that how important Sky is to the MI top order. So we needed someone who can smash all around the park, and we know that he is known for his hitting abilities all over the park, and that's why he's known as the Indian ABD. So we needed him, and when it mattered the most, he delivered. So I'm very happy about it.
Very rightly said, he is known as the Indian ABD. स्काई को भी एक 360 प्लेयर का दर्जा दिया गया है एंड वो बखूबी वो रोल अदा कर रहे हैं. इवन शमिंद्रा के चेहरे पे भी यहाँ पे हल्की सी स्माइल थी जब अक्षत ने बोला कि स्काई इंडियन एबीडी के नाम से जाना जाते हैं. बट शमिंद्रा, यू विल बी वेरी हैप्पी राइट नाउ बिकॉज 2 back-to-back overs and Sam Billings has hit a 6 in both the overs. Right now बेसिल थम्पी के ओवर में भी अभी सैम बिलिंग्स ने एक छक्का मार दिया है. सो राइट नाउ the score 8.4 overs पे 57 for 2 है. So Akshat, where do you think this match is going right now? You know, KKR के फेवर में है अभी या मुंबई के फेवर में है? क्या 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 आपके हिसाब से अभी क्या लग रहा है?
I think that it's still 50-50. अभी किसी का मैच नहीं है, to be very honest, because KKR has just lost like 2 wickets. There are still 11.2 overs to go, and there's like 100 or 105 runs needed. If Venkatesh, as you said, that if Venkatesh Iyer is there till the 15th over, anything can happen, and we know that KKR has some depth in their batting. We know that Nitish Rana is left, Andre Russell is left, even Sunil Narayan can hit. So anything can happen until and unless Russell, like we know that Russell is a class finisher. He can, अगर 8 बॉल में 30 रन या 40 रन भी चाहिए होंगे, 30 रन चाहिए होंगे, so he will just like smash 4 sixes out of nowhere and he'll take the match away from Mumbai Indians. So yeah, he's the danger man. Unless and until he's gone, nothing can be said.
Very rightly said, you know, रसल पिछले मैच में जिस तरीके से रसल खेले थे, if I'm not wrong 31 balls में 70 मार के he got KKR over the line in a very wonderful fashion. and वो मैच के बाद रसल को ऑरेंज कैप भी मिला था. of course अभी तो बटलर के हाथों में, बट बहुत खुशी हुई थी कि रसल को ऑरेंज कैप मिला था. एंड यू कैन सी दैट हैप्पीनेस ऑन शमिंद्रास फेस राइट ओवर देयर. बट शमिंद्रा, आई आस्क दिस क्वेश्चन टू यू. अवधूत ने यहाँ पे एक क्वेश्चन डाला है कि तिलक हैज लिटिल बिट बैटिंग स्टाइल लाइक सूर्य कुमार यादव. नाउ सिंस सूर्य कुमार यादव पहले मुंबई में आने के पहले कोलकाता में भी थे, सो मैं आपसे ये बात पूछना चाहूंगा बिकॉज केकेआर के साथ भी सूर्य कुमार बहुत लंबे टाइम तक रहे थे एंड वहां पे यूजुअली कम डाउन द लोअर ऑर्डर. ही यूज्ड टू बी द फिनिशर फॉर केकेआर. So what do you think about this comment जो अवधूत ने यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है?
Like after seeing Tilak's innings today, he showed maturity. बहुत risk he was taking risk, but all those were calculated. And उनको पता था उनका रोल क्या है टीम में. जैसे सूर्य कुमार यादव को भी पता था when he was in KKR what is his role. So as Robin Singh today I guess said that we can't consider Tilak as a junior player. So he's been showing that he's hungry for the spot, and just like how Surya Kumar Yadav was hungry for the spot at KKR. So I think Tilak is groomed well under Surya Kumar Yadav and all the senior players that they have in Mumbai Indians.
And Akshat, आपका क्या विचार है कि do you see a little bit of a hint of sky when Tilak Verma is batting?
Yeah, like a bit of it, but Tilak has shown that he's an awesome player, and he took the responsibility when MI was in danger. Like as he said that when it was like 10 overs, MI's run rate was below six. So yeah, he showed the maturity, and he along with Sky, they were brilliant. So yeah, a bit of Sky is seen in Mr. Verma, and yeah, today he was fabulous.
Definitely. I mean, even पिछले match में भी the way he smashed youngest Mumbai Indian player to score a half century, wonderfully. I personally am in awe of Tilak Verma. Even पहले match जिस तरीके से batting की थी, भले ही I think बहुत कम 15-20 runs ही मारे थे, but the way he showed presented himself on the pitch, जो confidence के साथ खेले थे, it was really magnificent. ब्रो बॉय यहाँ पे एक इंटरेस्टिंग बायो बॉय यहाँ पे इंटरेस्टिंग कमेंट डाल रहे हैं। आई सी लिटिल बिट ऑफ कृणाल बैटिंग इन तिलक वर्मा। शमिंद्रा, आपके क्या विचार है इस स्टेटमेंट से? डू यू सी कृणाल पांड्या इन तिलक वर्मा? हम सूर्य कुमार की बात कर रहे हैं एंड सूर्य कुमार से अभी हम कृणाल पांड्या पे आ गए। आई मीन, नो ऑफेंस टू कृणाल पांड्या व्हाटसोएवर, बट आपके क्या विचार है इस स्टेटमेंट पे?
कृणाल पांड्या, लाइक आई थिंक कि वो बहुत ही अंडररेटेड है कृणाल पांड्या, हिज स्टिंट इन मुंबई इंडियंस, बिकॉज अगेन कृणाल पांड्या ऑल्सो उन्होंने ऐसे पारियां खेली है जहाँ पे उन्होंने अकेले ही मैच को जिताया है, तो उनका एग्रेसिवनेस दिखता है तिलक में। और मतलब वही है, एंड थोड़ा बहुत अभी जैसे आज बॉलिंग डाला तो वो भी थोड़ा बहुत कृणाल से मैच करता है, तो आई थिंक
राइटली से। एंड यहाँ पे एक अपील ली गई है वेंकटेश अय्यर के अगेंस्ट, बट अंपायर हैज गिवन नॉट आउट। मुरुगन अश्विन इज bowling right now, but I completely agree with you, Shamindra. Krunal Pandya बहुत ज्यादा underrated है. I myself have supported Mumbai Indians for a very long time, and I was absolutely disappointed जब we had to let go of Krunal Pandya. But nonetheless, we do hope that he performs good in his new franchise, that is Lucknow Super Giants. But यहाँ पे तिलक वर्मा पे एक और इंटरेस्टिंग कमेंट साई गणेश ने यहाँ पे लिखा है, तिलक रिमाइंड्स मी ऑफ अर्ली 2000s युवराज सिंह। अक्षत, what do you think about this particular statement? अर्ली 2000s के युवराज सिंह जब नए नए आए थे उस टाइम के वाइब्स दे रहे हैं साई को तिलक वर्मा। इस स्टेटमेंट पे आपके क्या विचार है?
I'm not sure about this statement. Like early Yuvraj Singh, maybe he was like a bit aggressive uh, as compared to Mr. Verma. So I'm really not sure about this as uh, and because like UV was like a very different breed. Like he was a class finisher. So but early 2000s UVs, maybe it's too early to say. So I'm really not sure about it.
एंड इधर वेंकटेश अय्यर शोइंग व्हाट ब्रीड इज मेड अप ऑफ। एक और छक्का ठोक दिया है अभी। सो केकेआर भले ही सिंगल स्ट्राइक इतना रोटेट नहीं करे, बट एटलीस्ट एवरी ओवर में दे आर गेटिंग 1 or 2 बाउंड्रीज जो भी है। आई थिंक पिछले 3 ओवर में 3 बैक टू बैक सिक्सेस आए हैं अभी। मतलब 3 ओवर में बैक टू बैक ओवर्स में सिक्सेस आए हैं, नॉट 3 बैक टू बैक सिक्सेस। अपॉलॉजीज फॉर दैट। यहाँ पे जे भाई, थैंक यू सो मच, सुपर चैट डाला है जे भाई ने। ही सेज द प्लेयर्स वी थॉट who would shine have failed miserably, and the players who we thought would struggle are shining. Shamindra, what are your views on this statement made by Jay?
I will just say one thing. Umesh Yadav has the purple cap right now. So we never expected that he will come out with this form. Bowling peach deliveries, uh, brilliant lines, brilliant length, and just bowling to his strength. And it shows that how experience, brings a lot of laurels to the game. And definitely, we can't rule out the players who we thought are, out. For instance, Dinesh Karthik, the other example, if I have to give, they like these are the veterans of the game, and even though if we not, you know, support if we have been wrong about them, they're still performing.
Uh, Shaminder, yeah, just as you said, Sam Billings is out. So Murugan Ashwin has taken a wicket, and Sam Billings is out. So right now 67 for 3. So जिस काम के लिए मुरुगन अश्विन को लेके आए थे मुरुगन अश्विन ने वो काम कर दिया है. बिलिंग्स डिड स्ट्राइक 2 sixes अभी while he was batting. So अक्षत, आपको कैसा लग रहा है बिलिंग्स आउट होने पे?
Yeah, like he was looking dangerous. To be honest, Sam Billings, I thought that if he like agar usko roka nahi, so he would easily smash like 30 to 40 runs and he would do the damage. But MI prevented it and very happy now. Just looking for a couple of wickets, then we can put the pressure back on KKR.
बट यू डू रियलाइज कि वो कपल ऑफ विकेट्स में एक विकेट होगा ऑफ आंड्रे रसल रसल मसल जो हम बोलते हैं, एंड दैट वुड बी द बिगेस्ट चैलेंज फॉर द मुंबई इंडियन साइड कि हाउ टू गेट रसल आउट. जिस फॉर्म में अभी वो चल रहे हैं, आई थिंक रसल को आउट करने का सबसे बड़ा रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी बुमराह के सर पे होगा.
Bumrah.
Yes, exactly. I think बुमराह के हाथों में होगा. Shamindra, what do you think about the matchup between Jasprit Bumrah and Andre Russell?
Oh, it's going to be a tough one. Like Bumrah again back in form after the last game, and he's been on the wickets. So again, the Yorkers he bowls is a major weakness for Russell because of the high backlift that he has. So that will be one crucial thing. I think if I'm not wrong, Bumrah still has 3 overs left. So I think Rohit Sharma is saving Bumrah, especially for Russell. So if we somehow scrape through that 3 overs, I think that will be good for KKR. And I don't think so. Russell will come out right now. Like personally, I think Nitish Rana will be on the field. So let's see.
Very rightly said. And Jay भाई यहाँ पे फिर से बोल रहे, उमेश has literally silenced each and everyone right now with his performance. Even Hardik, Krunal, DK and many others. Jay भाई, I think हमारे दोनों एनालिस्ट भी आपसे एकदम ज्यादा अग्री करेंगे कि नॉट जस्ट उमेश यादव बट इधर आपने जितने भी नाम लिखे, हार्दिक पांड्या कैप्टनसी का रोल लेने के बाद जिस तरीके से अभी खेल रहे, ही इज बीन डिसेंट. जिस फॉर्म में थे और अभी जो कमबैक कर रहे हार्दिक पांड्या हैज बीन डिसेंट. आई वोंट से दैट ही इज एट हिज वेरी बेस्ट. he still has to unleash himself back. जो हार्दिक पांड्या जिनको हम जानते हैं वो वाले फॉर्म में अब तक नहीं आए, बट he has been batting very well, bowling भी डाल रहे. he is touching that 140 km/h mark. that shows कि कितना मेहनत किया है उन्होंने खुद के फिटनेस के ऊपर. अभी कृणाल पांड्या ऑल्सो एज एन ऑलराउंडर बहुत ज्यादा उभर के आ रहे फॉर लखनऊ सुपर जायंट्स. पिछले मैच में अगर आपने देखा होगा एसआरएच के अगेंस्ट, ही टुक क्रूशियल विकेट्स ऑफ मार्करम एंड राहुल त्रिपाठी. दोनों सेट बैटर्स थे, दोनों को कृणाल पांड्या ने ही आउट किया. एंड इवन विद द बैट ही हैड वैल्यूएबल 20 odd runs. And I think Dinesh Karthik, we don't have to say any words. I think Shamindra is the best person over here to say Dinesh Karthik's turn around, because last year जिस तरीके से खेले थे and right now the way Dinesh Karthik is performing. How do you feel, Shamindra? How do you feel कि अभी watching Dinesh Karthik बैट फॉर आरसीबी, आपको कैसा लग रहा है कि केकेआर में क्या हो गया था दिनेश कार्तिक को पिछले साल?
It's always good to see players perform. Like personally, I feel that all the criticism that they don't get enough appreciation. So whoever the player is out of form, coming back to form is a really big task. So a player coming back to form is a pat to his back himself. And Dinesh Karthik has shown character and he's been really good. Right, last season, as he mentioned in the post conference as well, that what he did last year, he's trying to do something better, and he's showing it. So brilliant, and he's been a class player for India for a long time. And yeah, that's all I want to say.
एंड जे भाई यहाँ पे फिर से बोले रसल मसल बाकी एग्जैक्टली व्हाट वी जस्ट सेड. अवधूत भाई यहाँ पे बोले रसल हैज स्ट्रगल्ड अगेंस्ट एमआई बॉलर्स. अवधूत भाई एक बात बोल दूं, वो एमआई का बॉलिंग लाइनअप अलग था, अभी का एमआई का बॉलिंग लाइनअप एकदम अलग है. ओनली जसप्रीत बुमराह ही एक ऐसे बॉलर है जो कॉमन है वो दोनों लाइनअप्स में. वी हैड ट्रेंट बोल्ट थे, नेथन कुल्टरनाइल, एट टाइम्स वी हैड कौन था ऑस्ट्रेलियन फास्ट बॉलर एक था ना, वी I don't remember the name right now. I'm so sorry. Rahul Chahar was there, another bowler. Hardik Pandya, Krunal Pandya, ये सब bowling department में थे. So it's a completely different bowling lineup right now, but it will be actually a very good matchup, as what Shamindra rightly said. Russell versus Jasprit Bumrah over here. अभिषेक भाई यहाँ पे बोल रहे हैं कि I think MI wins today. And Jay भाई यहाँ पे फिर से बोल रहे हैं I would say Hardik is learning maturity fast. Akshat, you being a Mumbai Indians fan, you have seen the way Hardik Pandya has evolved in cricket, not just IPL cricket but international cricket. So Hardik Pandya मुंबई से अभी जब गुजरात में गए हैं, how do you see Hardik Pandya as a leader? How do you see the way he has made his comeback right now?
I really wanted him after like what I've seen, like I've seen him play for Gujarat in the batting department as well, and even bowling. Like for us, he used to come like 3 or 4 down. Like he was in the middle order, low middle order to be honest. And for Gujarat Titans, he's coming 2 down at number 4, and he is showing character. He's showing maturity when he bats. So and he's even picking wickets with the ball. So he's a complete all rounder. Like a complete batting all rounder. We know that if he stays at the end, he can do some damage and add and he can add massive runs to the board as well. So Hardik has, uh, yeah, yes, he's been matured, and after taking the captaincy, definitely yes.
कैप्टनसी डज अफेक्ट अ प्लेयर. कैप्टनसी की वजह से प्लेयर के परफॉर्मेंस पे असर थोड़ा पड़ता है. एंड आई फील हार्दिक पांड्या हैज टेकन दैट जॉब वेरी वेल, स्लोली स्टेडीली बट ठीक ही. एंड आई थिंक अक्षत के रिएक्शन से आपको पता चल गया होगा कि क्या हुआ है. नीतीश राणा ने अभी जस्ट एक 6 मारा है ऑफ टिमाल मिल्स.
Over point.
तो केकेआर इज कीपिंग द स्कोर बोर्ड थोड़ा आगे आगे धीरे धीरे करके बढ़ा रहे. 2-3 डॉट बॉल आ रहे, बट उसके बाद दे आर हिटिंग दैट 6 ऑफ द ऑड बैट डिलीवरी. सो दे आर एट अ गुड रन रेट राइट नाउ. 10.5 ओवर्स में केकेआर का स्कोर है 80 फॉर 3 एंड जस्ट फॉल शॉर्ट. नीतीश राणा का क्या जस्ट शॉर्ट ऑफ आई थिंक डैनियल सैम्स थे फील्डर वहां पे. सो एक और विकेट मिल सकता था मुंबई को अभी, बट nonetheless, so after the end of 11 overs the score है 81 for 3. सात्विक भाई का यहाँ पे एक और क्वेश्चन है. डू यू थिंक द कैच ड्रॉप बाय रहाणे ऑफ तिलक वर्मा कॉस्टेड केकेआर एक्स्ट्रा 30-35 runs? I think again by Shamindra smile you very well know the answer, सात्विक भाई. but Shamindra, I would want you to answer this question कि तिलक का जो कैच ड्रॉप किया उससे कितना असर पड़ा है आज एमआई के जो फाइनल टोटल के ऊपर?
Absolutely. Like Tilak Verma didn't even cross 10 runs when he was dropped. And it was a bad judgment by Rahane. It wasn't his catch, first of all. It was fully the keeper's catch. The keeper was rushing towards this. And I think if the ball goes behind, it's always the one who is with the gloves should go for it, no matter where it lands. So I think that was a bad judgment by Ajinkya Rahane. Heat of the moment, whatever, कुछ भी बोल सकते हैं, but yeah, it did cost KKR a lot of, like, when he dropped the catch, I was like, he was a crucial wicket. So yeah.
I mean, we all did see what Tilak Verma did post that. Akshat would have been very happy to see that. But ये मैच तो चलता रहेगा साइड बाय साइड. यहाँ पे साई भाई ने एक और क्वेश्चन पूछा है. What do you guys think about Bhuvneshwar's bowling in this IPL? Coming before this IPL, भुवनेश्वर कुमार इतने ज्यादा फॉर्म में नहीं थे. स्पेशली जो भी पिछले सीरीज हुए थे, भुवनेश्वर कुमार उतने ज्यादा टच में नहीं दिखे थे. द वे वी नो भुवनेश्वर कुमार, his balls were not, hitting that pinpoint mark जो हमेशा डालते हैं. भुवनेश्वर is known for his variations, उनके नकल बॉल. Even he was getting smacked for all those deliveries as well. So Akshat, coming to you, इस particular IPL में अभी SRH के जो 2 मैच हुए, what do you make of Bhuvneshwar Kumar's performance so far?
Yeah, like we all know that he is the swing king, and he can take the ball away from the batsman and also in at times. So we can't really predict his swing. But in these 2 matches, like when he's bowling the initial overs, he's been good. But maybe at the back of the innings, like there are batsmen who can target him. Like if Josh Butler is batting till the very last over, he can go for Bhuvneshwar Kumar unless and until like he miscues a slower one and just slogs it in the air and someone catches it. But though Bhuvi is experienced, but still at the back end of the innings, I don't think that he's as effective as he is at the start.
I mean, we love the way Bhuvneshwar Kumar bowls, and जितना जल्दी वो फॉर्म में आ जाए. एंड नीतीश राणा इज आउट. मुरुगन अश्विन strikes once again. Nitish Rana has departed for 8 runs. So Mumbai is having slight upper hand, but right now I think the agla batter who's gonna come is Russell Muscle. So Mumbai should not take the back seat and be थोड़ा relaxed because match बहुत ज्यादा बाकी है. अभी आंधे रसल आने वाले. So नीतीश राणा यहाँ पे आउट हो चुके हैं, and this has swung the momentum little bit in the favor of Mumbai Indians. Akshat bhai यहाँ पे finger cross कर रहे हैं. He really hopes that Mumbai wins. Mumbai is winless so far. And interesting thing यहाँ पे ये है कि जो तीन टीम्स पिछले बार आईपीएल जीते हुए, the last three IPL winners as far as teams are concerned, not the years, वही तीन टीम अभी विनलेस है और वही तीन टीम टेबल के बॉटम है. दैट इज मुंबई, सीएसके एंड एसआरएच. सो इफ मुंबई डज विन, it's a very good thing because we do want these teams to fight for the top four contention. But यहाँ पे सात्विक भाई एक और कमेंट डाल रहे, नेथन कुल्टरनाइल has been ruled out of IPL 22. Yes,
because of an
Coulter
hamstring injury.
Yes, exactly.
Hamstring.
Coulter hamstring injury. But since Coulter is an Australian player, I would come to Shamindra. आज पैट कमिंस वापस आए. Right now he was on international duty. जो भी थे, अभी पैट कमिंस वापस आए, and he was the most expensive bowler for KKR. If I'm not wrong, I think he went at an economy of over 12. He did take 2 wickets. I think his figures were 2 for 49, if I'm not wrong. So, what do you make out of Pat's performance? Do you think that कि country travel करके अभी पहला मैच है इसीलिए ऐसा हो रहा है? Where did Pat Cummins go wrong?
I think Pat Cummins got a bit unlucky today because he was bowling as he was instructed, but there was Pollard. So, like, we can't blame. Pollard can thrash any bowler, whoever is in form. So, like, traveling from Australia, I don't think that's an issue. But I think he will take a little bit time to settle in towards the conditions. Different pitches, different conditions. This was for the Pacers. That's why he got the 2 wickets. And I think it's okay. Like for the first match, it was his first match. He got trashed for 22 odd runs on the last over, 23 runs if I'm not wrong. And before that, he bowled really well. That just the last over turned the game towards the Mumbai Indians. Yeah.
I mean, come on, man. It was Karen Pollard. You can't take it away from Karen Pollard. I mean, he is a masterclass.
Yeah.
He's a master. The way he's performed for Mumbai Indians since the time he's been roped in by the franchisee back in 2010, if I'm not wrong, he has been phenomenal. And there is a reason he was retained over the likes of Trent Bolt and Quinton de Kock, and Russell Muscle has announced himself right on the second ball. Russell goes for a big hit and ends the over with a magnificent 6. So 12 over के बाद 89 for 4 is the score, and Russell is gonna be the X factor. Russell's wicket is gonna be the deciding factor in this game. Whether क्या ये मैच कोलकाता के हाथ जाएगा, क्या मुंबई अपना पहला विन लेगा, it all depends on how early can Mumbai get Russell, या Russell कितने लंबे टाइम तक टिक के खेलेंगे. But कमिंग टू यू अक्षत, आपसे एक क्वेश्चन है. आज केकेआर के तरफ से रसिक सलाम ने डेब्यू किया, and if I'm not wrong, उन्होंने 3 ओवर डाले and he gave away 18 runs. But for all the viewers who don't know, Rasik Salam, I think in 2018 itself, Rasik Salam actually is a Mumbai Indians academy player. Rasik Salam पहले मुंबई इंडियंस के academy player थे, and he did make his debut with Mumbai Indians. I think 2018 and 2019 का IPL 2019 IPL था, where we played the first match against Delhi Capitals, and that match I think he went for 4 overs 42 or something. But how do you make of Rasik Salam making his debut for another team against his former team?
Like, yeah, after the bowling he did today, he was causing trouble to Ishan Kishan and Rohit Sharma as well. So now I think that Mumbai Indians lost a future gem, but like, yeah, we had to we had to take a call. So then, yeah, because Mumbai was a star-studded lineup, as we knew. So in 2019-20, there was no place for any other youngster because we had the likes of Trent Bolt, Hardik Pandya, Krunal Pandya, Sky, Hitman, and everyone. So yeah, like him debuting for KKR is good for himself, but he is a very special talent. As I saw today, he will, and I even saw his like in swings, out swings. They with the line and length, it was spot on. And even Rohit Sharma and Ishan Kishan couldn't like go all out on him or like charge like ठीक है नया bowler है इसको like we can smash like at least like 15 runs in the power play. So his bowling was like amazing today.
I mean, he did bowl very well, and Russell just top edges Bumrah's short ball for a four. So luck favoring Andy Russell over here. It was a good ball by Bumrah, but top edge लग के कीपर के ऊपर से चली गई फोर के लिए. लेंथ बॉल था, थोड़ा एक्स्ट्रा बाउंस मिला बॉल पे, and ball four गई है. But Shamindra, coming to you, how do you make of Razik Salman's performance? I mean, his first match was with Mumbai Indians as a Mumbai Indians academy bowler, and his second match in the IPL was against Mumbai Indians, and he did very well. He actually bowled very well, as Akshat just summed it up. But what do you make of Razik Salman's performance?
Absolutely brilliant, brilliant young bowler coming in red hot form, and I think he bowled as he was asked to bowl. Brilliant 3 overs, just 18 runs, and like kept lines very tight. Like Ishan Kishan, it was angling in towards the batsman, so it was very hard for batsmen to make room and play against him. So brilliant, brilliant debut, second debut in the IPL, and
And
brilliant, brilliant, brilliant play.
And either as we were talking about Razik Salam, Venkatesh Iyer smashes a four off Jasprit Bumrah. So this is coming to be a costly over in the four balls. 10 रन आ चुके ऑलरेडी जसप्रीत बुमराह के ओवर से. सो दैट इज अ बिग थिंग कि जसप्रीत बुमराह के ओवर में 10 रन आ रहे हैं यहाँ पे, विच केकेआर विल बी वेरी हैप्पी. इफ इट वाज एनी अदर बॉलर चलता है, बट दिस इज मुंबई इंडियंस go to bowler. This is Mumbai Indians spearhead. उनका strike bowler है, and to target him and going for runs is what KKR actually wants. And Jay भाई यहाँ पे बोल रहे कि Ben Cutting is likely to replace Nathan Coulter-Nile. I think RCB would be the unhappiest team hearing this particular news, since बेन कटिंग के वजह से आरसीबी का 2016 का टाइटल गया था. बट आई थिंक इट्स अ गुड रिप्लेसमेंट, लाइक टू लाइक रिप्लेसमेंट है. बोथ आर फास्ट बॉलिंग ऑलराउंडर्स, बोथ आर ऑस्ट्रेलियन, दोनों मीडियम पेसर्स है. सो इट्स अ गुड लाइक टू लाइक रिप्लेसमेंट. साहिब यहाँ पे बोल रहे टुमारो वार्नर विल प्ले विच विल बी एपिक. अक्षत, how do you feel, Warner finally we'll be seeing him in his old team. Warner started off playing for Delhi Daredevils, then moved to the Hyderabad franchise, and now he's back to Delhi Capitals as we now say them. तो आपको कैसा लग रहा है कि कल फाइनली डेविड वार्नर वापस आने वाले आईपीएल के मैदान में, स्पेशली आफ्टर जो कुछ भी हुआ पिछले साल बिटवीन वार्नर एंड एसआरएच के मैनेजमेंट के बीच में, जो भी पूरा कंट्रोवर्सी हुआ था, उसके बाद नाउ फाइनली वार्नर एक नए फ्रेंचाइजी के लिए खेलेंगे. आपके क्या विचार है? आपको कैसा फील हो रहा है इस चीज के बारे में?
So yeah, David Warner, like as you know, he's a world class opener, and if he gets going if he gets going, no one can stop him. And whatever SRH did with him was completely wrong. And as an MI fan, I wouldn't be so happy, as DC is already very powerful according to me. DC is and him along with Prithvi Shaw, like they would just go on and on and on in the first 6 overs. So, but yeah, very happy for David Warner. He's finally getting to play at his old franchise, which is Delhi Capitals, and yeah, hope his IPL goes well, but he doesn't smash too much against Mumbai.
अक्षर, एक चीज आपसे, एक और चीज यहाँ पे पूछना चाहूं. एंड ओके, रसल इज आउट, आंद्रे रसल इज आउट, टिमाल मिल स्ट्राइक्स. सो द क्रूशियल विकेट ऑफ आंद्रे रसल मुंबई को हासिल हो चुकी है. रसल सिर्फ 11 रन बना के आउट हुए हैं. सो शमिंद्र, हाउ आर यू फीलिंग? कैसा लग रहा है आपको? रसल the X factor player for Kolkata Knight Riders out हो गए हैं. Do you think that KKR still has a fair chance to win this game, or do you think that Mumbai Indians has a upper hand over KKR, right? A good upper hand over KKR right now?
I think right now run rate is not an issue for KKR. They still have a batting lineup which is very deep. So I think they should play according to the situation right now. No need to go for big hits. One or two odd boundaries will do in an over. Given that Bumrah still has 2 overs left and Timal Mills is bowling really well. So we still have Narayan. We still have Pat Cummins who can bat down the order. So we still have a little bit of batting left. So just hope that it comes out.
Let's hope for the best. I mean,
Yeah.
let's hope for the best. I mean, KKR is one of the most informed team right now. Right since the second leg of the previous edition of the IPL, KKR have been phenomenal. But this is a very interesting comment. बहुत ज़्यादा एक अच्छा statistical comment यहाँ पे डाला है राहुल सिंह ने. Since 2017 IPL season, Manish Pandey has 1,741 runs and Rohit has 1,737 runs, which is 4 runs less than Manish Pandey. Rohit plays regular international and Pandey sat on bench on a regular basis while selected for India. Only captaincy is what is saving Rohit Sharma right now for the Indian team in IPL cricket. Otherwise, what happened to Morgan would have easily happened to Rohit Sharma. Shamindra, I'll come first to you on this particular statement that has been made by Rahul Singh. आपको क्या लगता है कि कैप्टनसी ही इकलौती ऐसी चीज है जो रोहित शर्मा को रख रहे हैं? बिकॉज टू बी ऑनेस्ट मैं खुद ये स्टैट से आई एम शॉक्ड बाय द स्टैट कि रोहित शर्मा इज 4 runs लेस देन मनीष पांडे इन आईपीएल क्रिकेट इन द पास्ट 5 साल में. तो आपको क्या लग रहा है इस चीज पे? डू यू थिंक दैट कैप्टनसी है जो बचा रही, या फिर जो मॉर्गन के साथ हुआ जैसा राहुल भाई बोल रहे वही सेम रोहित शर्मा के साथ भी होना था?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so because Rohit Sharma is India's one of the best batsmen after Kohli, and he's been performing regularly. And it's just that in IPL he is having a little bit of a purple patch, but again Manish Pandey is also playing regularly. So like Rohit Sharma being a captain leading a side like Mumbai Indians is a huge pressure on him up front. But yeah, he will do well even as a batsman. We cannot just rule him out because if we see just 2017, since 2017, if we see the matches before that, he has a loads of runs that we miss out on. So again, Rohit Sharma is a crucial player. So yeah, Rohit Sharma, like I don't think so. This that matters.
Rightly, even to be honest, Shamindra, even I agree with what you are saying. But Akshat, before coming to you, a little bit annoying for you, Akshat, I think right now because Venkatesh Iyer बार-बार टॉप एज कर रहे हैं बॉल को, but the ball is landing fielders के दूर land हो रही है. So I think Akshat would be very frustrated right now. कैसा लग रहा है आपको? Because I think 2 back-to-back balls पे वेंकटेश अय्यर ने टॉप एज किया. पिछला बॉल पीछे थर्ड मैन की तरफ बाउंड्री के वहां गया है, अभी ये वाला बॉल फील्डर से बहुत ज्यादा दूर गिरा. सो कैसा लग रहा है आपको बार बार वेंकटेश अय्यर? बिकॉज आई थिंक 49 पे खेल रहे हैं अभी. तो कैसा लग रहा है आपको वेंकटेश अय्यर का लक देख के फिलहाल?
Yeah, like luck is clearly in favor of KKR, and it is very annoying. It is annoying, and like I hope he gets out soon because the plan against him is very clear. Like bowl short balls against him, and that too. Mills is bowling, so he'll bowl the slower one also. So yeah, he's using all his variations against Venkatesh Iyer to get him out, and hope he plays a loose shot and gives his wicket, which I don't think will happen.
Well,
But just hoping.
Timal Mills is definitely using his variations to get Venkatesh Iyer out, but Pat Cummins, who is the new batter, just आके he has smashed the 6 right now. So फिर से एक और ओवर में फिर से एक छक्का आ गया है, so which is keeping KKR in constant touch with the run rate. as जैसा शमिंद्रा ने बोला कि रन रेट एक इशू नहीं होने वाला है KKR के लिए, बिकॉज रन रेट अच्छा खासा बना के गए हैं जितने बैटर्स आए हैं. इट्स ऑल अप टू द टेल जो भी बची है वो कैसे हैंडल कर रही है इस चीज को, कैसे केकेआर को आगे लेके जाएगी. विल वी सी अनदर पार्टनरशिप लाइक दिनेश कार्तिक एंड शाहबाज अहमद, लाइक what happened last night, which will help, which might help Kolkata Knight Riders to go across the line. But Akshat, I'll come to you right now. जो राहुल भाई ने कमेंट किया था कि कैप्टनसी है जो रोहित शर्मा को बचा रही है, सिंस ही हैज लेसर रन्स देन इवन मनीष पांडे जो रेगुलरली इंटरनेशनल भी नहीं खेलते. आपके क्या विचार है इस स्टेटमेंट के ऊपर?
I don't completely agree to this statement because captaincy is not the only thing. We know that how crucial Rohit Sharma is to the Mumbai Indians team, and even to like we know how crucial he is to the Mumbai Indians team, and he is a proven opener. So like yeah, 2 or 3 bad innings doesn't define him completely. So because we know that he's the best Indian opener right now, and we know the quality he has. So yeah, Manish Pandey is a very good player. He may be underrated, but this stat, like, yeah, I don't agree to it.
आई मीन इवन एज आई सेड व्हाइल व्हेन शमिंद्रा ने भी जब आंसर दिया कि मैं भी थोड़ा बहुत अग्री नहीं करता इस चीज से, बिकॉज रोहित शर्मा हैज प्रूवन हिज वर्थ टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, बीट इंटरनेशनल बीट आईपीएल, ही हैज गिवन दोस टाइमली परफॉर्मेंस. आई विल अग्री टू वन थिंग कि रोहित शर्मा आईपीएल में उतने कंसिस्टेंटली नहीं खेलते जितना हम उनको इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेट ओडीआई और टी20 में देखते हैं. आई विल से कि रोहित शर्मा उतने कंसिस्टेंट नहीं है जितने इंटरनेशनल में खेलते, आईपीएल में उतने कंसिस्टेंटली नहीं खेलते, विच माइट बी अ रीजन कि उनके रन्स थोड़े कम है व्हेन यू कंपेयर इट विद दैट ऑफ मनीष पांडे और समवन लाइक यू नो. सो बट स्टिल आई थिंक रोहित शर्मा ने अपने आप को बहुत ज्यादा प्रूव किया हुआ है. दैट इज व्हाई टुडे ही हैज बीन हैंडेड ओवर द कैप्टनसी ऑफ द इंडियन साइड एज वेल इन टी20s. एंड साई भाई यहाँ पे कमेंट कर रहे हैं कि पीपल आर नॉट कंसिडरिंग that Manish has led Karnataka to many trophies, more trophies than Mumbai Indians has. So Shamindra, इस चीज पे what would you like to answer? How would you like to answer Sai on this particular thing?
Like I think if I'm not wrong, the Syed Mustaq Ali Trophy, which Karnataka played really well, and Manish Pandey has been, leading the side pretty well and coming out with the bat as well. So he is a domestic stalwart, and he's a very good player. And it's sad to not see him in the Indian squad. But yeah, again, as I said, that some people have a purple patch, and we feel that, oh, the cricket is over for these people. Like, to make an impact, to play at that position only, shows how much caliber that batsman holds. And I think to even play for that thing is a big thing, and to go out there and score runs, it's just an added accolade. So I think we should not judge players just because of their bad run-in form. Uh, they have a lot to offer. They have a lot to show. They have the hunger for the sport. So I think, yeah, I don't think these are the stats like last 5 years, 4 years. It's something bigger than that we should look at.
Very rightly said. And to be very honest, अगर आप मुझसे पूछो, I love the way Manish Pandey bats. I feel that he is one of the most stylish players in modern day cricket. Whether चाहे वो इंटरनेशनल खेले या ना खेले, जितने भी players आप देखते हो, Manish Pandey is one of the most stylish players in my opinion. This is completely my own personal opinion. ये ऐसा मुझे लगता है. बट एक ही चीज है, आई थिंक शमिंद्रा, अक्षत, बोथ ऑफ यू वुड नो कि मनीष पांडे के अगेंस्ट एक ऐसा स्टैट है कि जब भी मनीष पांडे 50 स्कोर करते हैं एसआरएच के लिए, जब भी मनीष पांडे 50 स्कोर किए थे एसआरएच, most of the times they end up on the losing side. So these are some stats जो मनीष पांडे भले कितना भी अच्छा क्यों ना खेले उनके अगेंस्ट में आ जाते हैं. आई थिंक Manish Pandey doesn't deserve that kind of criticism. And talking about either Venkatesh Iyer has scored a half century, so his first half century of the tournament, 50 runs coming off 41 balls. But Shamindra, do you actually think that Venkatesh Iyer has been in the flow, in the proper touch? Because there have been many a balls where he has edged and he's been lucky, not just twice or twice, it has happened at least 4 to 5 times. एंड एज अक्षत ने भी बोला कि मुंबई इंडियंस का प्लान वेंकटेश अय्यर की तरफ एकदम क्लियर है, बोल हिम शॉर्ट डिलीवरीज, एंड वही हो रहा है, उस पे वेंकटेश अय्यर लकी हो रहे. सो हाउ डू यू सी वेंकटेश अय्यर अप्रोचिंग द इनिंग्स फ्रॉम हियर ऑन?
I think it will be a good learning curve for Venkatesh Iyer, because, as I said before, he is under a lot of pressure right now because of the faith that the management and the fans are showing on him, and he's a crucial cog in the wheel of our team. So I think uh, it will take. It's just the fourth match of the season. It's a long, long tournament. I think he will get back to it, and he will get back in form and play consistently throughout.
Rightly, I mean, he has been the way he played, he was an asset for the Indian side in the previous series. He was the against West Indies, he was the best batter. An average of I think he scored around 92 runs only in 3 matches, but all 3 matches he made sure that India does reach a good total in the end. So we all hope that the more Venkatesh Iyer plays, उतना ज़्यादा वो evolve होते रहे. बट कमिंग टू यू राइट नाउ, अक्षत, आपके ऊपर आ रहा हूँ अभी. Uh, when we जब मुंबई इंडियंस बैटिंग कर रहे थे, we saw that of course उमेश यादव ने एक, एंड आई थिंक यहाँ पे कमिंस ने एक और छक्का मार दिया है. सो कमिंस इज गोइंग बैंग बैंग. कमिंस इज बीइंग द आंड्रे रसल राइट नाउ. तो एक रसल गया, दूसरा रसल आया हुआ है फिलहाल, एंड इट इज अगेंस्ट जसप्रीत बुमराह. सो केकेआर बैटर्स आर aiming at hitting Jasprit Bumrah, which is exactly what Mumbai Indians doesn't want right now, because as I said, what Russell is for KKR X factor player, वही बुमराह है फिलहाल मुंबई इंडियंस के लिए एक्स फैक्टर बॉलर, एंड बुमराह नीड्स टू बी अमंग द विकेट्स टू कीप मुंबई इंडियंस इन हंट फॉर टॉप 4. I think even Akshat would agree to this. So Akshat, tell me about Jasprit Bumrah right now. I'll come to the other question later, but Jasprit Bumrah के बारे में मुझे पता, because पहले मैच में भी we saw him going for runs. Second match very good bowling, but again today पिछले ओवर में 12 रन दिए, and now he has been hit for a 6 by Pat Cummins. So what's going wrong with Jasprit Bumrah?
Uh, I think that he's not getting the Yorker length right. And
Just I'm sorry to cut you off, but to top that 6, Cummins had now hit a 4 as well. So 10 runs have come of the past 2 deliveries, which has put KKR in a very good position, because the equation right now stands 31 balls में सिर्फ 36 runs चाहिए. You have, I mean, it's just over 7 and over, and it is very much gettable the way these two are batting. Yeah, but Akshat, continue. Where is Bumrah going wrong?
I think that he's not getting that Yorker length right, for which every Indian knows Bumrah, that he's known for his Yorkers at the back end, and he's not getting those Yorkers right. And when he got one right, Pat Cummins just edged it and it went 4, and the short third man couldn't do anything. So yeah, like when he gets his Yorker right, and we know that how deadly he can be. So yeah, it's just a matter of time that he gets going and he picks up wickets. So yeah, the Yorker length is the major thing he's missing right now.
And coming to you, Shamendra, do you think that it is because of the workload of Jasprit Bumrah that we are seeing this sort of inconsistency from him right now? आपके क्या विचार है? आपको क्या लगता है कि what according to you has resulted in Bumrah leaking runs is what comments में बहुत लोग बोल रहे हैं यहाँ पे कि Bumrah leaking runs. So आपके क्या विचार है कि main reason क्या है कि Bumrah इतना पहले inconsistently perform कर रहे हैं फिलहाल?
So I think that Jasprit Bumrah is the key bowler to Mumbai Indians, and I think all the other teams facing Mumbai Indians do prepare to play against Bumrah solely, given that he is the sole experienced bowler in the Mumbai lineup, and the pace and the variations that he comes up with. I think all the teams make note of it, and today KKR has done their homework well, so they are like on the runs, and yeah, I think that is one of the reasons.
And one of the reasons that is going to be for KKR's victory is going to be Pat Cummins, because he has smashed another 6 of the new over जो आया है. यहाँ पे जय भाई का excitement देखो, he elated to see the 6. Even सात्विक भाई यहाँ पे बोल रहे 6 by Cummins. So Cummins definitely is the actual X factor. I think Shamindra Cummins ने अपने bowling के लिए ये compensate कर दिया है. 9 balls 28 runs, magnificent innings this by Cummins. Daniel Sams एक और बॉल घुमा के दिया है, and this has gone for a 4. So 2 बॉल में फिर से 10 रन आ गए हैं. A 6 and a 4 of the first 2 deliveries by Daniel Sams by Pat Cummins. 10 balls 32 runs. I mean, he's pulling off what Dinesh Karthik did in the previous game. Akshat, how disappointed are you right now?
I don't think that Rohit Sharma should give overs to Daniel Sams after the 15th over, because he's not someone who bowls at the death, and that is something I noticed in the first and the second match as well. So he should try Basil instead of him. So first of all, if it wasn't him and if it was someone else, then it wouldn't be like 2 balls 10 runs. But yeah, Pat Cummins is an all-rounder when it comes to T20 cricket. So I completely forgot about him that Andre Russell के बाद Pat Cummins भी है. So yeah, even he can finish off the things. So now it's
Just again,
one more
sorry to cut you
six, I
off.
feel.
Sorry to, yeah,
Six.
exactly. Pat Cummins has had one more six. So this match is completely in KKR's hand right now, to be very honest. Because if I'm not wrong, the equation right now is only 19 runs, and you have a good, 4.5 overs remaining to score those 19 runs. So I think even एक विकेट अगर इधर मुंबई ले भी ले, still KKR will have that upper edge over Mumbai Indians right now. This has been an absolute carnage by Patrick Cummins. And यहाँ पे Sai Bhai says कि Cummins did the same thing. One more boundary. And this is another six. 12 balls, 44 runs by Pat Cummins. So completely इन्होंने मैच बदल दिए यहाँ पे. 26 बॉल में 13 रन चाहिए अभी. शमिंद्रा इज द हैप्पीएस्ट पर्सन राइट नाउ. अक्षत के मुंह पे डिसअपॉइंटमेंट भर भर
What
के
a
दिख रही है
shot.
मुझे. That was a brilliant shot, and I don't know why, but Venkaya Mysore is not smiling. Venkaya Mysore उसको दिखा रहे कि वो गुस्से में ऐसे खड़ा हुआ है, वो पाकिस्तानी फैन जैसे वो मीम बना था वैसे करे खड़ा हुआ है. But Pat Cummins is in some serious form, जो
I
very
think
very
Venki
good.
Mysore is in disbelief that we bought you as a bowler and you are like leaking out runs and securing them back as well.
I mean, he gave 49 runs and he has scored 44
Yeah,
runs. So clearly उसने इस चीज के लिए compensate कर ही दिया
पांच
है.
का
And यहाँ
इकोनॉमी
पे
रेट.
very rightly. And यहाँ पे साई भाई बोल रहे Cummins did the same thing in his first match for KK in 2020. He performed bad in bowling in that match as well. And if I'm not wrong, वो मैच भी मुंबई के अगेंस्ट था. And I think ये Oh, that's a good catch. That's a very good catch. I think Pat Cummins is out. Check
Yeah,
करेंगे नो बॉल का भी चेक करेंगे ये because yeah it's a no ball. It is a no ball. So Pat Cummins does survive,
it's
but that was a
definitely an
brilliant.
over.
That was the over waste था, clearly over waste था,
Yeah.
and
Oh, what
fans
a
ने
catch.
that was a sensational effort by Surya, to be very honest. But फैंस भी आप देख सकते हो स्क्रीन पे, जो भी टीवी देख रहे हैं स्क्रीन पे देख सकते हैं कि केकेआर फैंस कितने खुश है. एंड आप हमारे स्क्रीन पे देख सकते हो कि मुंबई फैंस कितने उदास है यहाँ पे. प्योर डिसअपॉइंटमेंट. एंड अक्षत, अगेंस्ट दिल्ली एज वेल सेम चीज हुआ कि आपके हाथ में मैच था, एंड देन केम ललित यादव एंड अक्षर पटेल. Even right now, after getting the wicket of Andre Russell, Mumbai did have the upper hand when Venkatesh Iyer भी edge करके खेल रहे थे. But now Pat Cummins has just changed the match completely. And how do you feel? क्योंकि बार I think this might be a six as well. I don't know. I think this might be a no ball plus six. Check कर रहे हैं because foot is very close to the boundary line. जो सूर्या का
Okay,
catch हुआ है.
if it's a six, then Pat Cummins scores the fastest 50,
Fastest
joint
50 in
fastest
IPL.
50. Yeah.
Fastest, yes. 13 balls 50 होगा if I'm not wrong. But
अगर
let's
नो
just
बॉल हुआ
wait.
तो 12 बॉल 50 रहेगा बिकॉज
नहीं, but I think बैटर का तो बॉल काउंट होगा if I'm not wrong, because
no it
even
won't be counted.
let's see. I don't think so. It's just I don't know, इधर इतना clearly नहीं दिख रहा है. मेरे को भी लग नहीं रहा कि यहाँ पे 6. मेरे को I don't think ये 6 है.
It's not a
Brilliant
six, I
effort.
guess.
Brilliant effort.
Okay, that's not a 6. That's not a 6. It's only a no ball. So free. Cummins का बॉल बड़ा है. Shaminder, it's 13 balls 46 right now. So
Yeah.
just 11 runs needed right now for KKR to win the game, and completely Pat Cummins has been the show stealer so far. अगला बॉल डैनियल सैफ से डाला है. Pat Cummins will reach his 50, so it's a 50 for Pat Cummins. He hits a 4. 4 रन. I don't know, लेग साइड पे स्क्वायर लेग डीप मिड विकेट पे कोई फील्डर ही नहीं रखा था रोहित शर्मा ने, एंड बॉल एकदम आराम से गई है. सो इन नो टाइम यहाँ पे पैट कमिंस ने 50 मार दिया है इन जस्ट 14 बॉल्स. सो यहाँ पे राहुल भाई का एक कमेंट लूंगा. दुनिया हिला देंगे हम, खुद ही हिल गए हैं 50 और 14. Pat Cummins, Shaminder, I've spoken a lot to you and your happiness एकदम चेहरे पे दिख रही है. But Akshat, I need to know your emotions. I want you to express your emotions. And कैसा लग रहा है? Genuinely कैसा लग रहा है? Because एक टाइम पे KKR का run rate was just over 7. And ये 6 है. I think this is a 6 and this might be scores level. Yes, So 15 balls, 56, a mega over. Oh, sorry. KKR have won the game. 162 ka hi target tha, so KKR have
Yeah.
won the game by 5 wickets. They finished it off in 16 overs. That is magnificent. And Akshat, your emotions.
Emotions, so I'm out of words after seeing the last over. I don't even know what to say at this point, but for sure I'll say one thing: next match, Riley Meredith instead of Sams, please. Please, that's a change that every Mumbai fan would want, and you go on the Mumbai Indians comment section in every Instagram post, everyone is saying that Daniel Sam's out, and obviously, like, if you aren't performing well the first three matches, then you need to be replaced as they replaced David as well. So even he needs to be replaced, I feel, because and it's even like I would say many people wouldn't agree to me, but Rohit Sharma's captaincy as well. As you saw that there was no one on the deep square leg, and giving an over to Daniel Sams after like 14 or 15 overs is not ideal. I feel, because uh, he's not known for his bowling at the back end. He's known for picking wickets at the start, but he's not even getting that. So I think an out and out fast bowler like Riley Meredith would be a good option, because Mumbai bats. Mumbai bats a bit deep, but not as deep as compared to KKR. Like they had like, even after Pat Cummins, they had Sunil Narayan. So like out of 11, 9 to 10 people bat. So, but we do need a change in the bowling department for the next match. So Riley Meredith would be the one, I think.
Okay, so one more stat I think I
I,
would want to say is
I think you are gonna. Sorry, if I'm not wrong, I think you are gonna say the stats of Pat Cummins' last three scores
yeah,
against Mumbai Indians.
no,
Yeah, I was actually about to say this.
Pat Cummins actually becomes the joint fastest IPL 50 scorer with KL Rahul. In
Yeah,
IPL,
14 ball
he has,
50.
yeah, so that is crazy.
That
Pat
is
Cummins
crazy.
came
And
out of syllabus for MI.
uh, actually, to be honest, Amindra, I have a stat, which will say that Pat Cummins is actually not out of syllabus. Pat
Hmm.
Cummins' last three innings versus Mumbai Indians: 33 of 12 balls, 53 of 36 balls, and 50 of 14 balls, 56 of 15 balls. What he has scored today. So Pat Cummins has scored over 140, around 140 runs in the last three
Last, yeah,
matches against Mumbai at a strike rate of nearly around 250. So Mumbai Indians should have been prepared. And as Akshat ने यहाँ पे बोला कि Akshat, but do you see any Indian? Do you see an Indian fast bowler like Jaidev Unadkat making it to the playing 11 in place of Basil Thampi, or Riley Meredith is a pure pace bowler. Riley Meredith has very good pace, but someone like Jaidev Unadkat जिनके पास variations भी है, he can variate the ball more than what Riley Meredith can do. Riley Meredith is raw pace bowler, hit to deck bowler. Do you think that someone like Jaidev Unadkat might be more useful for the Mumbai Indians? And as if I'm not wrong, Jaidev Unadkat batting bhi karte hai थोड़ी बहुत. We have seen for Saurashtra in the domestics that Jaidev Unadkat does, bat pretty decently for Saurashtra जब वो खेलते हैं. So how do you feel about Jaidev Unadkat coming in?
Uh, y- y- yeah, like Jaidev Unadkat can come directly into the 11 of Mumbai Indians, I feel, instead of Daniel Sams. Yeah, he bats a bit, and he's got the variation that is needed at the initial overs as well, and even at the back end. So Jaidev Unadkat can come in because of his slower ones as well. He bowls the slower ones as good as Himal Mills, I feel. So yeah, he can come to the playing 11. I said Riley Meredith because we aren't getting wickets at the start. Like, so maybe he could provide one or two breakthroughs in the start. So yeah, that would be good. So that's why I said Riley Meredith instead of Jaidev Unadkat.
I agree to what you said, but just one more thing कि जो last over जो ये डाला था Daniel Sams ने, that actually went for 35 runs, including that no ball का ball गिन के 35 runs गए वो over में. If I'm not wrong, IPL में सबसे लंबा ओवर, सबसे बड़ा ओवर जो गया है, that is if I'm not wrong 37 runs का ओवर है. सबसे बड़ा जो ओवर गया है, आई एम नॉट वेरी श्योर अबाउट दैट स्टैट. But to be frank,
Jadeja against Harshal Patel, RCB,
yeah, Jadeja
and
against Chris Gale ने भी
Chris
एक बार
Gayle
मारा हुआ है.
against Kochi Tuskers, if I'm not wrong.
कोच डिस्कस एग्जैक्टली. सो उसके बाद डैनियल सैम्स का नाम भी अभी गोल्डन बुक्स में जुड़ चुका है. एंड दैट हैज कम ऑफ अगेंस्ट समवन लाइक पैट कमिंस हु इज नॉट अ रेगुलर बैटर. सो वेरी इंटरेस्ट. आई मीन मुंबई इंडियंस विल need to ponder upon what is
Unwanted stat.
unwanted start in the name
Unwanted
of
stat by Daniel.
Mumbai Indians. And यहाँ पे सात्विक भाई बोल रहे CSK and MI seriously concerns for them. And Daniel Sam is not a good bowler, and he even leaked runs against Delhi, if you remember exactly. Shamindra, as an opposing fan, how do you feel about because after your franchisee, it is these two franchisee who have been the most successful. In दोनों के बाद KKR ही number 3 पे आती है as the most successful franchisee. So seeing your successors, performing this fashion, how do you feel about that?
I think the mega auction had a big role in this because of how MI had groomed players and how CSK had groomed players. It was very difficult for them to let players go. Yeah, I think I got your question right, and I think that is one of the reason that CSK and MI are at the bottom. But I think CSK and MI personally, I feel they have a good camp. They have the best management in the IPL, in my opinion. They groom their players pretty well, and they make champions out of them. So yeah.
No, that is something that is so astonishing about both these franchises कि कहाँ से भी for example even अभी की अगर आप बात देखो तो तिलक वर्मा एक एग्जांपल आप ले सकते हो इस चीज के लिए कि तिलक वर्मा एक एकदम यंगस्टर है एंड ही इज एक्चुअली कमिंग टू बी अ मैच विनर. नॉट एग्जैक्टली अ मैच विनर बट धीरे धीरे वो स्टेज पे आ रहे हैं कि वो मैच विनर बन सकते हैं मुंबई इंडियंस के लिए. एंड यहाँ पे राहुल सिंह का एक और कमेंट है. एवरीवन लाफ्ड after Pollard hit him for 2 sixes in the last over. Actually 3 sixes if I'm not wrong. Pollard ने मारे थे ओवर में. And now everyone stopped laughing to be सब लोग cheer कर रहे हैं अभी पैट कमिंस के लिए. All KKR fans थोड़े उदास थे कि लास्ट ओवर में I think 23 रन चले गए थे. And now एक पैट कमिंस ने पूरा ही गेम KKR को जितवा दिया है. प्रणव भाई यहाँ पे आए हैं. प्रणव भाई भी हमारे बहुत रेगुलर व्यूअर है. प्रणव भाई से इसकी ऑक्शन हुआ है अभी तक MI सदमे से निकल नहीं पा रहा है. प्रणव भाई, आई माई सेल्फ एम एन MI फैन एंड आई विल ऑल्सो अग्री विद दैट कि मैं भी अभी तक सदमे से निकल नहीं पाया हूँ. ऑक्शन के बाद जो कुछ भी हुआ, नॉट द आइडियल ऑक्शन जो हमारा होना चाहिए था. Sai here says MI did a big gamble by playing Sams for his batting, but he is in bad form in IPL. And to be honest, I think Akshat will also agree with me on this. The only reason Sams is in the playing 11 is because he offers that batting, but वो batting भी उतने अच्छे से नहीं कर रहे. So, do you think the same about this particular statement, Akshat?
Yeah, I completely agree to it, and because Sams is there in the squad just because of the batting depth that he provides. So I think that instead of him, an out-and-out fast bowler should be included, like Jaydev Unadkat or Riley Meredith, and that's why because I think that batting is a bit sorted. Like now he saw Baby AB also, like he scored a quick fire 29. So like top order is sorted with Surya Kumar Yadav back in it, and finisher as none other than the West Indian Karen Pollard. So like yeah, Daniel Sams की बैटिंग भी अभी देखते हैं तो 14 मैचेस में he would bat for like just like 4 or 5 times and like 4 or 5 times and he would just face like 2 or 3 balls. So just like for facing like 2, 3 or 5 balls, you can't just completely uh, like, change the squad. So yeah, I do think that a fast bowler would provide wickets, if not score. So he would restrict runs, which would be better for the batsman.
Very rightly said. I mean, Mumbai Indians just need to find a solution for the problem which they are having. Even Tim David को भी अभी experiment करना बाकी है. फिलहाल आज के मैच में तो डेवाल्ड ब्रेविस को अंदर लेके आए थे. And I do want to talk about डेवाल्ड ब्रेविस before we wrap up. But यहाँ पे सात्विक भाई का comment मजा आ गया. My favorite KKR won, and where are those who were trolling my favorite KKR? So even Shamindra के भी emotions आपसे similar होंगे सात्विक भाई. Shamindra is also a very डाई हार्ड केकेआर फैन, बहुत पहले से केकेआर को सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं, एंड ही वुड बी द हैप्पीएस्ट पर्सन अलोंग विथ यू, जो आज एकदम खुशी है, आपको उनके चेहरे पे वो खुशी दिख रही है. एंड शमिंद्र, जस्ट आपके दोस्ती हो, यू नो केकेआर फैमिली के हो आप दोनों, तो एनीथिंग यू वुड लाइक टू से टू सात्विक भाई ओवर हियर?
I'm so sorry, I lost you there.
I'm saying ki, even Satvik is a member of your own KKR family. So,
Yeah.
any wise words which you would want to say to him to make his day?
I will just say KKR है तैयार कोरबो लोडबो जीतबो and we are winning. We have started this campaign on a positive note. We are on top of the table right now. So like and with a very healthy net run rate. So yeah, Umesh Yadav is on the purple cap. Like I'm the happiest person right now. So it's really good. Let's see from here what KKR can produce. Given that we still have players who are on the bench and who have a lot of caliber to show. So I think it's a very good team that we have this time, and from here only upwards.
Shamindra, your team has been upward since the second leg of the previous edition of IPL. I mean,
Yeah.
it has been a phenomenal turnaround from just 2 wins in the seven matches that happened in the first leg to reaching the finals of the second leg of IPL, and now sitting at the top of the table with 3 wins in 4 matches. It has been phenomenal for all KKR fans. And यहाँ पे साई भाई बोल रहे SRH lost more gems than RCB. Rahul, Quinton, वार्नर, राशिद, सिराज, होल्डर, मॉर्गन, हुडा, ऑल दीज प्लेयर्स एक टाइम पे एसआरएच का हिस्सा थे. बट आज के मैच के बाद आई थिंक अक्षत इस चीज से डिफर करेंगे थोड़ा, बिकॉज जो 4 साल से मुंबई इंडियंस का लाइनअप खेल रहा है एंड अभी जिस तरीके से मुंबई परफॉर्म कर रहा है, आई थिंक अक्षत आपको लग रहा हो कि मुंबई इंडियंस ने जो जेम्स खोए अपने टीम से, दैट इज इनकम्पेरेबल टू एनी ऑफ द अदर टीम्स. व्हाट डू यू से अक्षत?
At this point, I wish we could just like I wish that we could just take like Trent Bolt, Quinton de Kock, and Hardik Pandya back to our squads because they were very important. Like Quinton de Kock at the start, Trent Bolt and Bumrah ki jodi, as we all know, the deadliest duo they were, and Hardik Pandya being the perfect all rounder, and now, especially now, the maturity that he's showing. So yeah, like as an MI fan, like every MI fan would miss the old squad that they had because they were the match winners for us. Anyone would just take the game away from the other team. So yeah, missing them really very much. After this loss, obviously yes, because I think that Bumrah is like being uh, isn't getting the line and length right, and because of the mental pressure also I feel, because he's the leader of the bowling attack and now there's no Trent Bolt with him. So yeah, maybe the pressure with Bumrah, but yeah, majorly missing the old players. But yeah, now it is what it is with this squad. We have to go and let's see what happens.
As Mumbai Indians tagline is ki we believe. So no matter what happens, whether you win or you lose, Mumbai Indians fans just keep believing and have faith in the franchisee. कभी ना अच्छा time आएगा. I mean, even Mumbai Indians started the IPL जब 2008 में start हुआ, Mumbai started off on a very bad note even at that point in time. 2008 was a very bad season for Mumbai. Then धीरे धीरे करके it took you 2013 to win your first IPL title. Even KKR भी, if I'm not, KKR 2012 में जीता था. उसके बाद Mumbai Indians came in as the winner of the Indian Premier League. So Mumbai Indians fans, I think you just need to be थोड़ा patient with what's going on. धीरे धीरे Mumbai Indians are gonna get those wins is what I believe. But Shamindra, एक a very good stat जो आपके लिए होगा यहाँ पे कि KKR has played 7 matches in Pune. And KKR has won all the 7 matches that they have played in MCA. So Pune does seem to be a fortress for Kolkata, for KKR, wherein uh, पुणे आता है महाराष्ट्र में, महाराष्ट्र की टीम खेल रही है मुंबई इंडियंस, जिनके सामने केकेआर का रिकॉर्ड इज द वर्स्ट. So that is a very good thing to have कि महाराष्ट्र में we have a 100% record in one of the stadiums. So you would be very happy with that particular stat. यहाँ पे सात्विक भाई बोल रहे not to forget वेंकटेश अय्यर. He smashed MI bowling last year, and this time he was also not out, as he has also played a crucial role in this innings. If I'm not wrong, even that time KKR chased down the total at a run rate of 10 plus.
Yeah,
Which happened in the second leg of the IPL. Both Shubman Gill, Rahul Tripathi and ये जो थे वेंकटेश
Venkatesh Iyer.
इन तीनों ने बैटिंग की थी एंड ब्रिलियंटली दे बैटेड. आदि भाई यहाँ पे बोल रहे हैं कि धागा खोल दिया यार पैट कमिंस से, तो दुनिया ही हिला दी. सात्विक भाई फिर से बोले दुनिया हिला देंगे. द ऑफिशियल सॉन्ग ऑफ एमआई आज कमिंस ने हिला दिया है. सो all sorts of emotions by both different franchises. But uh, before we wrap up, this is one thing which I actually want to talk about. A short 2 minute talk before we wrap up. One thing which we have not brushed upon, one thing that we have not spoken about in this show so far is Dewald Brevis. Before the start of the IPL, we were talking about him being one of the best players in the game. Hello.
Yeah,
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 we can hear you.
yeah. We can hear you.
Yeah, sorry, I'm so sorry. So I was saying कि डेवाल्ड ब्रेविस का इतना हाइप था, इतना सब बोलते हैं डेवाल्ड ब्रेविस के, अपन बेबी बेबी का टैगलाइन दिया गया है. So how do you feel, Shaminder? I'll go first with you. How do you feel about the way Brevis announced himself on the big stage? पहली बार एक बड़े स्टेज पे खेल रहे. Of course इसके पहले उन्होंने CSA T20 लीग खेला है. वहाँ पे आई थिंक एक दो मैच से मैन ऑफ द मैच अवार्ड भी जीते. बट आईपीएल इज अ मच बिगर स्टेज इन माय ओपिनियन. And वहाँ पे how do you make out of the way Dewald Brevis played 19 runs of 29 balls coming in after Rohit Sharma got out at that one down position? How do you make of Dewald Brevis?
Like, I would like to start by saying that we often say that bowlers are unpredictable. It's very, rare to see batsmen who are unpredictable. So, he's a player who can manufacture shots out of a very good ball. So that's what makes him a very unpredictable batsman. He has shown his caliber in the Under 19 World Cup. If I'm not wrong, he was the highest run getter in the tournament, and he has shown class. He knows how to handle the situation, and he is a talent. He is a brilliant talent. He has a lot of cricket under him in the next years, and he will definitely surprise a lot of teams and lot of laurels and accolades he has under his belt already. Representing a team like Mumbai Indians, I think it's a better. It's one of the best places. Being groomed under Sachin Tendulkar and a lot of other great batsmen like Mahela Jayawardene. So it's a very good platform for him to take his cricket to another level.
Very rightly said, very good words over there. And Shaminder, another thing that you would be happy about as SRH fan, Ryan Bhai bol rahe, I am telling that Umesh Yadav can replace Bhuvneshwar, for the upcoming T20 World Cup. So जिस तरीके से उमेश अभी परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं, I mean, even you would want him to see in the Indian squad. But let's not rule out Bhuvneshwar Kumar. He is a stalwart when it comes to Indian bowling. So let's wait and watch. Let's see. It's an interesting topic to actually discuss upon. But यहाँ पे सात्विक भाई एक और कमेंट डाल रहे हैं, only positives which MI can take from this match is Sky Tilak and Pollard innings. I mean, you can also take Dewald Brevis, जैसे अभी शमिंद्र ने बोला, the way Dewald Brevis ने खेला है, जिस तरीके से आज खेले हैं, I think सात्विक आप Dewald Brevis का भी यहाँ पे नाम ले सकते हो. But Akshat, how do you feel about Dewald Brevis' performance today?
Yeah, like I'm completely like uh, he was amazing today, and I'm completely like I'm very happy with his performance. He justified he was known as the baby AB, and yeah, like it was a short innings of 29, but I think that competing in the IPL and that at such a young age, although he was the man of the series. No,
Series
like
India,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Hello, am I audible? Hello.
Yeah, you're audible. Yeah, you are audible.
Okay,
You are
okay.
audible.
Yeah, so I'm like, he was amazing today, and all I have to say that uh, all I have to say that he was very good, and I hope to see such innings from him ahead also in this tournament.
Very rightly said. I mean, we all hope that Deval Brevis plays in this particular form. He does play this brand of cricket the way he played in the Under 19 World Cup, and becomes a superstar, lives up to the tagline जो बेबी अभी कहा जाता है. But in the end, it was a third win for the Kolkata Knight Riders and a third loss for the Mumbai Indians. You both, Shamindra and Akshat, have been amazing with answering all the questions and the way you expressed yourself today on the show. थैंक्स टू ऑल आवर व्यूअर्स जो कॉन्स्टेंटली आके कमेंट करते हैं, हमको लव एंड सपोर्ट देते रहते हैं. आप सबको बहुत तहे दिल से शुक्रिया है. एंड टू ऑल आवर व्यूअर्स, एक in a very short time an interesting partnership is about to come up for the Third Man Cricket Show. So do keep following us because something very interesting is coming up. तो देखते रहिए हमें एंड फॉलो करते रहिए, सपोर्ट करते रहिए जिस तरीके से आप कर रहे हो. अभी 2 दिन के अंदर में थर्ड मैन क्रिकेट शो का 1 साल भी पूरा होने वाला है. पिछले आईपीएल में हमने स्टार्ट किया था, अभी 1 साल खत्म होने वाले. सो थैंक्स टू ईच एंड एवरीवन जो हमेशा अपना टाइम निकाल के आते हैं. सात्विक भाई, रयान भाई, ऊपर भी जितने भी है, जिनका भी मैं नाम अगर भूल जाऊं तो आई एम सो सॉरी. साई भाई, प्रणव भाई, जो भी आ रहे, राहुल भाई, आप सबको बहुत बड़े, जय भाई, आप सबको बहुत बड़े वाला थैंक यू है. But thanks to all of you, thanks to our viewers, thanks to Shamindra, thanks to Akshat. But that's all from my side. This is Parth Autor, host, signing off. Thank you.
Bye guys, good night. Thank you very much.
Thank you.